I'm gonna show you guys how to do a mail merge. Now, once you've saved your spreadsheet, all you have to do is basically open a Word document. Now, I'm not gonna do it right now, but you should be downloading a template from CLC SharePoint and using that to do your mail merge. Hopefully, once there's a consistency along templates, all you'll have to do is say I need a meeting request, or I say like a decision letter, download it, and your fields will be there for you, but they won't be attached to your TrackMaster. So that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do. So in order for me to do this, I'm just going to use a blank document so that you know exactly how a mail merge works, and you can do it yourselves if you ever encounter any problems, as well as if there's any changes that you ever need to make, you'll know how to do it. So basically, I'm just going to write here some general things that I'm going to need for sending a letter. So I need, and this is a letter or an email, it doesn't really matter what you do. So it's a date, it's a resident's name, I need the suite number, and this is regarding a meeting request. And then I'm going to be writing down here, dear, whatever the name of the student is. And then I need incident details. So I'm just going to say here, incident date, incident month, and the year. An incident report. This is my residence. And then you're going to add here meeting time, meeting day, year, etc., etc. And that's it. Just a very, very, very simplified way of having a decision letter sent out. But like I said, this is going to help you guys, because if you ever want to do, say, a mail merge for sending out emails to every single student about an event going on or an application that they need to fill out or anything like that, then you'll be able to do it. Okay, so now I have, like, this is all just typing. There's no mail merge attached to it. There's the document is not going to work if I ever wanted to use the data that I have. It's not linked together. So what we're going to do now is that we're actually going to do that. We're going to create a link between this Word document and the Excel sheet. So all you have to do is go to mailings over here, and you can see all of these are blank. And that's because there's no document attached to it. So you're just going to say that you want to start a mail merge. I'm going to do letters, but like I said, you can do email messages as well. And that's a field that you can add to your TrackMaster too if you ever wanted to. So you go to letters, and you're going to go to select recipients. You're going to use an existing list because you already have the TrackMaster saved out. So I'm going to go to my desktop because that's where I saved my TrackMaster. And I'm going to find my my document, which is right here. So I open it, and once it does this, like, it's gonna ask me which sheet of paper to use, or not sheet, but like, yeah, what sheet, not of paper, what sheet of Excel you need to use. So you're gonna do mail merge. Do not use main, because like I explained on the other video, main is gonna show you every single entry that you have on that mail on that report. So if you have 600 entries and you only want to send 5 letters, it's not going to show, it's not going to send to 5 people. It's going to get and it's going to get you 600 letters. So use mail merge, because that is the one where you're going to be deleting and adding people every time you want to do a mail merge. So you're going to click OK. And then, as you can see, all of these fields are now available to us. You're going to go to Insert Merge Field, because remember that filter top row that I was talking about in the other video? Now we're going to use those headings to tell the document what information we want to be added into this document. So you're going to go to Insert Merge, and you're gonna look for whatever it is that you're particularly adding. So in here I'm adding the date. So because we're talking about when the letter was issued, the meeting letter, you just have to add here month, meeting letter issued, and I'm going to add as well, make sure that you have a space, the day that the letter was issued and the year. Okay, and as you can see now, this just changed. Now this is a mail merge. This is a field that has been linked to my original TrackMaster spreadsheet. So I want the resident's full name. You know, remember I like show you guys that you can do it. The suite number, I'm gonna add a field here for the suite number that I have very conveniently already set aside. I'm gonna click here for the name, and I'm going to add the name of the first name of the student, just because like I'm now addressing them in person, or not in personally, but more directly. Incident date, where we got it, incident month, incident day, the year. I'll make sure we have a space here. Okay, so you're gonna do that to every single kind of like highlighted area. Now when you're using the mail merge templates that we're gonna give you guys, it's gonna be obvious. It's gonna be either in red letters or it's gonna be in capitals like it is here. I'm just going to keep doing this to show you guys. You can fast track while I do this if you think like you already have kind of like a grasp on it. So the meeting time, and then I'm gonna go to meeting month. But you can see I'm not really doing what I'm saying I'm doing. I'm just adding mail merges that I like as I go. This is the year. So I'm meeting them at like 10, 11, whatever time in the morning I said. And then adding here on regards, and then my manager's signature, which we added to our template. And that's it. Now you have a mail merge. This is your template. You can save this and use it as much as you want. For whatever you need to, you can make whatever changes you need. So I'm just going to save it as randomly template. And then now that I have all of my fields in there, and you can see they're highlighted, these are all of my fields, I'm just going to go to finish and merge, and I'm going to say edit individual documents, because I want to see what they're doing. Now, like I said, you just click all because you don't have other records that you don't want in that particular spreadsheet. If you were doing it for the entire report for the main mail merge, then you would have to be like from 8 to whatever, but like I said, that causes a lot of problems. So just keep it simple, all, and it generates it. And as you can see here, we have March 24th as a date, the suite number. I'm talking to Joanne, who violated my level 2 residence guest policy, and as you can see here is my my signature. Now if we go back to my TrackMaster, you can see that this is the exact same information that I had for her. So the incident was on the 23rd, my letter was being issued on the 24th, which now that I notice here, I can go back on my template, and instead of having all of these 4 things here, this is what we use concatenate, I can just have my meeting letter issued. And it would do the exact same thing. Let's do it again. I did individual documents, and there we go. And now I have all letters in here. Mr. Wally Emerson and Miss Carla, which are the 3 people that I wanted to send a meeting request to. So I'm done. I can print it, I can save it, I can email it. Like I said, if you wanted to do emails, all you would have to do is go to your TrackMaster and add an email field that the TrackMaster would use, or the document would use, to send out. It connects to your Outlook, so you don't even have to do anything. All you have to do is add the email. So I don't need this anymore. I'm going to show you guys how to use it on a decision letter with a template that we already have. So I am going to open up one of the decision letter templates that we made for this to show you how it's done. Now, this again has already been linked to a particular TrackMaster, because you can see here, these are the fields. So the fields have already been created based on add TrackMaster. Now I can add here my signature because I created a field for that on my TrackMaster. So I'm going to go to select recipients. This is something that you would download from CLC SharePoint. This is exactly how it would show, because this is just like the document. It already has here what your merges are, but it's not linked to your particular TrackMaster. So once you download this, so this would be exactly what you download from CLC SharePoint. You open it, you go to select recipients, use existing list. I'm going to go back to my TrackMaster. Click on my TrackMaster. I'm going to go to my mail merge and click OK. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to change this because, like I said, now I have manager signature. It's a real thing. I'm going to add my title, and these are things. This is not a mail merge, by the way. Like, this is, as you can see, this is something that you would change according to your property. Same with this. The mail merge fields are highlighted, and they are they just look different. So now, because I am talking about doing a decision letter now, I'm going to save this document and I'm going to close it, because I'm going to go back to my TrackMaster to show you guys how you would now use it with another document. So I don't want to save any changes, because let's be honest, that's a terrible meeting request form. And okay, so I'm going back to my TrackMaster now. Now I'm done doing my meeting request letters for this girl and Mr. Wally. So I'm just going to delete it from the mail merge sheet. Make sure that you delete it, because if you only press like delete, like the delete button, so like if I have here my information or whatever, and I do this, then technically you still have a 0 information here, and it will create blank entries. So just click delete so that the entire column is completely gone. So now I'm going to send Mr. Smith a decision letter, because that is one that I already kind of populated in the video before. I'm giving him points. I'm telling him what he needs to do, which is an educational sanction. So I'm going to copy, and I'm going to put it on the mail merge. Now this is paste here, and I'm going to save it. Now the reason why I close my templates is because once it's linked to your document, if you have a template open, it won't let you save any changes to the TrackMaster. So if I'm done, with sending a particular letter to a student, and then I want to use the TrackMaster to send other letters, you need to close the documents that you had open, and then you have to resave your TrackMaster. Now, once you have your documents locked and you've created your template and you've added and modified anything that you needed to modify, once you open your template again, it's going to show you this little box here. Basically, it's just letting you know that this particular document is linked to another document and that it's currently working. So you can just click yes, and that's it. So now I'm done. Like, I don't even have to do anything. I've already changed anything that I needed to change. There's absolutely nothing that I need to review in this, because like I said, hypothetically, I already made all of these changes to make it proper to my property. I've already set up my institution logo. It's ready to go. So I'm just going to mailings, and I'm going to go directly to finish and merge. I don't have to worry about any of these anymore. So I did document. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's not recognizing some of the fields. So like if you ever have this problem, actually this is good so that you can see how to fix it. This is saying that like the merge on the document main month doesn't match the fields on the document. So you just have to go down and find the one that says meeting month right here, so that now it matches. And then that's it. And now you can see, for example, here is where all of the sanctions that they have been found in violation for. You can see that he has now the educational sanction written in here. You have a fine. You have my name here, as well as the date of the incident. You have his name, his suite number. Now, obviously, this is something that you would change yourself because it's a residence. Now, if you ever encounter a problem like this, that it's not showing up what you need, all you have to do is just close it. Don't change anything because we don't need it. Go to this mail here. Oh, see, this is the problem. This is not a mail merge. It is just gonna like year written down. So just insert, write down year. Here, same thing. This is not a mail merge. As you can see, when you highlight a mail merge, it shows in like a higher color. So, a bolder color. So you're just gonna go to insert, and you're gonna write down here evidence, so that it populates. You don't need this because this is Anna's residence. Here we go, and then let's try it again. Finish and merge. Edit individual documents, and here we go. Now you can have your evidence here. This won't show up once you put your different evidence fields into the document. I'm going to show you guys how that's done, but that's basically it. I'm going to close it and go back to the TrackMaster so you can see. No, I don't want to say this. So that you can see that your evidence information, if it doesn't have anything on it, it won't show, because as you can see here, I have a sanction 3 that doesn't show up into my mail merge, but I do have it on the actual document. So for example, if I'm adding here evidence, and I'm gonna add another one here that is gonna be evidence 2, because once we're adding this particular area, we're gonna need as many as we can use. So I'm just gonna do 4 for now, but you can add as many as you want. So I don't have any data in this field, so I'm just gonna save it again, and I'm gonna go back to my main document for my decision letter. So I'm just gonna open it up again, yes, because it's just telling me that it's locked with something. I'm gonna delete these, and I'm just gonna add it as a field, because now it shows up here. See, evidence 2, evidence 3, evidence 4. And remember, I don't have any data on it. So I'm going to merge. I don't know why it keeps doing this. I'm guessing I'm going to have to change it. Oh, it's because I didn't save it. Okay, so we will, and as you can see, it doesn't show a thing. It deleted all of those that didn't have any data on it. This again, it's because I didn't save it. This is not a mail merge. Oh man, my troubleshootings. Anyways, insert merge field, evidence 1, perfect. All right, now we're talking. Let's try this one last time. Here we go. Admitted to having open alcohol. All of the other ones disappear because I don't have any data on it, so it doesn't even bother. This one is repeated because on my TrackMaster right now, I only have one policy that I add here. If I were to add another field and it said RCLS infraction 2, you would just have to add that to the document right here so that you can put as many infractions as you want. And that is basically it. Hopefully it was not an incredibly confusing video, and I hope that it helps you guys create mail merges and use the TrackMaster in your institution.